You're paying $7 million to get your foot on this project, of which $800 million has already been spent.
Firstly, the 7.25 million that we're talking about is payable on transaction closure. So we've managed to put our foot on an option of an asset of which $800 million have been spent to date without paying anything up front. Once we've paid the $7.25 million, it means that we've now got transaction certainty and that the mine then belongs to us. We then committed to raise up to $100 million and provide that to the business to grow production. But we say it's up to $100 million and we say that it's over time. So depending on what the market conditions are at that point in time, we will raise a number lower than that and get the mine up and running, and then over time continue to invest in it to build it up to maximum production, which in our current plan is about 120,000 ounces a year. We've got more than one option to get cash into the business. The one of them is obviously, as you've correctly identified, the capital raising, so putting more equity into it. And secondly, because we've cut such a significant portion of debt back on this operation, I do think that it creates an opportunity to put some debt back on the operation again. Should the markets really tank out totally, we have more than a ton of gold that we've identified that has been opened up underground that is ready for us to go and mine in the form of pillar mining. And that would take very little capital for us should we need to tread water for the next 12 or 18 months. So the state that the mine is currently in really allows us to spend as little possible or keep our costs as low as possible whilst we're busy building up the mine and ramping up production. Burnstone is therefore really transformative for Wits Gold and really gives us a short cut to get into production for very little cash up front. We are focusing on operating entities at this point in time to ensure that we generate cash flow, of which we certainly plan to give some of that back to our shareholders in the form of dividends. With the current projects within our portfolio, if all of them get built and put into production, we are talking production well in excess of 700,000 ounces a year. We are a South African company. We're fully empowered. This stage standing at about 25.5%.